morning, everyone. Welcome to our daily 10 o'clock State of the Market. I hope everyone's doing well. Thursday, it's only Thursday. Why do the short weeks always feel longer? They just do. When we have Mondays off, they always feel longer. Anyway, welcome and thank you for joining me. I need to talk slower, as Scott always tells me. Tomorrow, we have the unemployment numbers. Monthly, they come out. It's one of the biggest numbers the Fed watches, unemployment and inflation, right? Now, we keep in mind, as traders, keep this in mind. It's not what the number is, but it's what the number is and it compared to what they were expecting, right? As long as it comes in line with what they're expecting, generally the market doesn't react to too much. But if it's a number and this goes with any economic data, if it's way off from what they expected, you'll see a market move. You'll see it up or down, depending on which way it goes from what they were expecting. So July, we had a 4.2 unemployment rate. They're expecting August to pop up just a tad, 4.3. July, the jobs added were 73,000. And August, they're expecting 75,000 jobs to be added. So not too much more. And as I said, it's what the number is compared to what they were expecting. In my opinion, this number is going to give us some direction. I feel like the market's a little confused right now. We had that big drop. Now we've come back and retraced, I think, almost the whole thing this morning. I think there's confusion in the market here. Tomorrow morning with this number, I think it'll give us a little direction from now until the Fed meeting on the 17th. Speaking of which, the CME Fed Tool Watch is telling us there's an over 97% chance of a quarter point cut. If you guys, those of you that know me, I think it's insane. I think that they just need to step back and not do anything, but apparently things are okay and in line. Even though inflation's like 3% and their target's 2%, they still want to lower rates. I don't know. Is it pressure from Trump to Powell? I don't know about you guys, but if I were Powell, I'd be like, yeah, no. Anyway, a whole nother story. So that's what we're looking at. Tomorrow, big catalyst, probably showing us where we go up until sub 17. You know, maybe we wallow. Maybe we don't really do anything. But unemployment's always a big number. Now, let's talk about why you should be here every day at 10 o'clock. Option Pit is such a great value. This is a everyone welcome show. Free, join us. And on Mondays, we have our ticker highlight. 2 Mondays ago, so our ticker highlight, we analyze 8 stocks. Each trader chooses 2. One they think is going up, one they think is going down for the week. Or not for the week, but in the future. So in the near future. So 2 Mondays ago, we chose Google. And our easy, we don't do spreads, we don't do anything. We just straight up buy calls or puts. We bought the SEP 19-210 calls, paid $6. Sold them at 17.5. Check it out. Here's Google on the daily chart. As you can see, our argument for entering Google long was that the stock was trading above, breaking out over this resistance at 206 3/4. The stock was ready to take its next leg higher. And after we got in, sure enough, it kind of wallowed a little bit. We tested it again. And then Google had that wonderful news for them. We got out. So the stock rallied like $24. We got out in 9 days at 191%. Guys, that's a free trade just for showing up here every day at 10 o'clock Eastern. Ticker highlights Mondays. But we provide value every day. So you need to join us. Huge win. Go us, as Mark would say. Be sure to be there. Now let me talk about myself. I want to walk you through Small Account Challenge. Our opening trade, we last Friday put on some puts and Unity software because lo and behold, here's the pitchfork. You can see the stock following the pitchfork from the bottom to the top, resistance. We get a little consolidation here, but yet this red candle tells us that there's confirmation this is going to honor this resistance and trade a little pullback lower. Now, we're not looking for a massive move down here. We're looking for a move in the next several days of trading down to this next support level. So I sent out the trade alert. This is what it looks like in your inbox, in your email. I tell you when to buy it when you receive the trade alert. I tell you exactly what to buy. For Small Account Challenge, we're managing a $5,000 count. Many people have more money than that. You trade the size that you're comfortable with. For the people that are trading along with me, managing it as a small account, we are buying 2 lots. I tell you how many to buy because we want every trade entered to be less than $300. So we are buying the 39 puts, a 2 lot, the sub 5s. I also tell you what price range to trade it in. I don't want you to run in and buy that offer. I don't want you to see my alert and run in and just pay the offer. That's not, you're going to learn that you're going to be a better trader than that. You're going to be choosier. You're going to be patient and disciplined. So I want you to get used to buying within my range, $1.23 to $1.27. And watch the 5-minute candle. You're going to become a better trader. But I do give you the price range. I want you to trade it. I don't want you to, sometimes the stock will run up or down, what we're trying to do. Patience pays off. So I give you that price range. I want you to buy the option within. After we're in the trade, you will get an email that describes our trade plan. And it was because we had a gravestone doji up at the resistance level at the top of the pitchfork, and we had confirmation. So with the trade plan, I will always tell you my reason for entering this trade. This and this lined up, this is honoring, this is what we're doing. I will give you the price target of where I think that stock is going to trade down to. My price target is down at the 21-day moving average, and I give you that price. And then I calculate where will my puts be trading when the stock trades down that low. You'll learn how to do that. That helps you figure out your risk reward when you're going in to buy options, right? I'm not going to buy an option that's only going up a dime. I want an option that's going up 100%, so I can at least make 80, right? And then I also tell you where our stop loss is going to be set. Now, for some of us, stop loss is hard, stop loss and true. Me, I watch it a little bit. I love to watch the 5-minute on my entry and exit. Any rules that apply to technical analysis can be applied to the daily, weekly, monthly, 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart. So once I zero in on my trade idea on the daily, to enter and exit my trades, I do watch the 5-minute. Is the stock running? Can I let it go a little more? Is the stock getting away from me too quickly? Do I need to put that, do I need to set myself, get in on my stop loss? But I understand that I tell you the stop loss, you want to be disciplined. You don't want to worry about it. You can put your stop loss in right after you enter the trade. So the Pitchfork gives us everything we need to have a trade plan. And trust me, before I enter a trade, I already have this. Before I sent that trade alert, I already have the trade plan. But I don't send it to you till after, just because it's too time consuming and we may miss the options, right? I see the setup, I got to go in. You receive the trade plan that day, though. All the answers are right there, given to us by the Pitchfork. You'll also get in the trade plan my pivot points, which tell you exactly where to set up your Pitchfork so that it looks exactly like my chart. I tell you the date to grab the high, low, high, low. You'll learn how to do all this. It tells you the price. And I just learned today, this tells you how many candles in on the chart we are. So I need to talk to Nina about that. We got some smart traders and small account guys. I'm learning from Nina what this is. But yes, this is all the information you need to get a Pitchfork on your own chart. And these Pitchforks last until they don't, till you need to create another one. But as long as you continues and to hold in this Pitchfork, we can write it down if it continues to go lower. The Pitchfork gives you the guidance. You can go back to it again and again and again. So yes, you get all this information with the trade plan. It gives you that guidance. It gives you all the answers. It gives you the guidance to visualize the trade and watch it as it develops. Here's our chat room. It's very fun. Everybody comparing notes where they got in, who got in better. Andrew and Cool Hand Vic have a little rivalry going on, which is so cute. I think I'm excited to see who wins that out in the next 6 months. Tuesday, so that trade was made on Friday. Tuesday morning, before the opening, I saw that you had moved down. It was moving down, it was opening lower, and it was right near our target price. And everyone should be up before the opening, looking at your positions. Honestly, I'd say an hour before the opening. Where are my stocks opening up? I sent this before the opening. Use hitting our price target. Sometimes we take off half or most of our position. In this case, I didn't want to let it get away from us, because sometimes on the opening print, it will be the high or the low of the day. So I'm like, we're taking our money. I sent the order before the opening to get your order in on both your contracts. I told you to sell them at 230 or better. I give you a price range, where to set your offer. From Friday afternoon to Tuesday morning at the opening, we were able to sell our options and make 84% return overnight, basically. Over the long weekend, though. Here's what it looked like on the chart. That was our Dragonfly Doji. The red candle was our confirmation. And you will learn, we always wait for a confirmation. We want the price to reveal itself to us before we hop in. And it was a good thing we got out. Good thing we got out early, because you opened down here, traded a little lower. In fact, I think it was Nina hit the high of the day, 232 on those puts. And the stock began to rally as the day moved on. Was the right thing to do. Take our money overnight. It's a gift overnight. Take your money on to the next trade. Great trade to start out with. Here it is exactly on the 29th, the 2 lot, paid 1 1/4. And then on Tuesday, sold them at 230. So we made 210 on a 2 lot. The service cost $3.99. So there you go. We have many more trades coming. It's going to be awesome. Again, in the chat, super fun community, everybody comparing notes, how well they did. Nice little rivalry, competition. It's very fun. We hang out there all day. Questions are asked, questions are answered. If I'm not answering, one of our traders is in there answering. Vicky's really good. Nina's really good. North Point, Florida, loves to spread. You can learn from him. Great community. So initially, and our first go around buyers know this, that I sent out the large cap, my pitchforks for the large cap stocks like Apple, and I think Tesla was on there. And I want you to have those pitchforks because they will last years. Some of my pitchforks go back to 2020. Guidance for you on those larger cap stocks. Well, Hannah and I were talking and we realized this is geared towards the smaller account, right? We're starting with 5,000. We realized we needed to send longer term pitchforks on some smaller stocks to be able to take advantage. So the new bonus added, this is coming out tomorrow in an email to all our members, 5 stocks with their pitchforks and their target price. So as you can see, to $97, $2, you can either buy the stock, go in and buy some long-term options. This is a great one. It's this one. This one follows the gold market. It's very difficult to go in and buy GLD. It's expensive. This could be a great way to take advantage of gold. In fact, I just saw Saks raised gold from $4,000 to $5,000 target. $4,000 I thought for sure is doable. $5,000, yeah, we'll see. But I'm looking for this stock to run from $9 to $13.60. And we may make these official trades and small account challenge and a longer term trade idea. So that's a really nice added bonus, cheap options, cheap stocks with huge profit potential in the future. So the absolute, probably best part of this small account challenge offer, Mark was a little freaked out when he saw this, to be honest, the boss. Anyway, our goal is to make 4 times more than if your $5,000 sat in the S&P 500 for 6 months. We want to make 4 times more than that amount of money in the next 6 months. And we'll be able to do it. We did 6 3/4 the last go around. We're going to do at least 4. But if I don't, my account doesn't make that, you will get a credit worth $500 and you'll be able to purchase any other option pit service with a $500 credit. The service is $399 for the next 6 months. We're actually giving you money to join us. Sorry, Mark. But we're that confident. We're going to 4 times the S&P 500 in the next 6 months. We'd love for you to join us. It's a great community, great trading. You will learn how to read, how to draw pitchforks, how to read Japanese candles. We're looking for those change in trends. We're looking for momentum trades. You will be able to pull up a chart, add a pitchfork, and know where that stock is going in the first few weeks. Because today, our first day of class, actually for some it's the second day, but today's our very last first day. We're going to walk through what you can expect as a member, and we're going to jump right into drawing those pitchforks. Pitchforks are so easy. The rules are very few, and you'll see that they're fun. They're fun. As Sheena said, you'll never look at a chart again without having to put a pitchfork on it. Because you look at a blank chart, you don't know where it's going. You add a pitchfork, you have all the answers. Where your target price is, where your stop loss is. Do I hop in here? Do I wait? I wait until the price crosses this level and then I hop in. Going to be awesome. That's today. jumping right into the pitchforks. Tomorrow, that unemployment number comes in. I believe it's going to give us some guidance, what direction the market's going to head towards until that all-important Federal Reserve meeting, September 17th. And we may even see that percentage chance of a rate cut change after tomorrow's number, right? So tomorrow, big number. And unemployment is always a huge number. Back in the 90s when I was on the floor, it was always a big number. And the market can really move with it, especially if it's not what they expected, right? As I talked earlier. Tomorrow also, I am going to send you those 5 stocks with the pitchfork pivot points. You can add them to your charts and you can hop in them or wait until we maybe hop into them with small account challenge. But 5 more great trade ideas you're getting as a member of small account challenge. So let's sum it up here. I guess I talked fast because we still have a little time. I'm supposed to talk slower. Anyway, come and join us. You have access to the portfolio. It shows all our trades from opening to closing. Everything's there. We are an open book here at Option Pit. All of us, we trade our exact trades. Our money's in there just like yours. You'll see all the wins, all the losses. The portfolio's there for you to view whenever you'd like. You'll receive trade alerts. You can get a push notification on your phone, so you don't have to be at your computer. You can look at it via your phone. You'll also get it in an email. With Small Account Challenge, we trade 2 to 3 trades a week, generally. Generally, we don't have more than 3 trades on at a time because we have smaller accounts. We have to allocate our money wisely. Our trades we entered are never more than $300. Another reason, discipline and allocation of our small account. Our whole theme behind managing a smaller dollar account is protecting that account, right? Protecting that portfolio, having discipline. So under $300, 2 to 3 trades a week. Generally, we are in the trade for less than a week. We have a live session every Thursday at 1 p.m. We start off with a lesson, which is awesome. Loved that when my members become experts at what we're doing here, apply it to their own trading. We review our trades that we currently have on. We analyze new trade ideas. I will have a list of probably like 7, 8 trade ideas. We'll discuss which ones we like the best. I will take chart requests. You guys have questions or, a chart I'm not looking at. We get a lot of great ideas from our members. Check out this chart. This looks like it's bullish. Oh, I agree. Let's check it out. Very fun live hour session on Thursdays at 1. Every day after the close, I send you my daily watch list. This is 3 to 5, usually 3 stocks. You can't get crazy watching too many things. I have a running list of my own, but I only bombard you with probably 3 ideas, sometimes 4. Stocks to watch for the next day. I give you my pivot points. You can add the pitchfork. I may not trade on it, but you might like it. Just great trade ideas that we'll be watching for the next day, even maybe a couple days, because we're waiting for a stock to do something or it doesn't pan out. But it's a great thing to do. I recommend all traders have their own watch list that just carries on. The key catalyst calendar is economic data that's coming out and the big earnings. I am the only trader at Option Pit of the 4 of us that you can email me directly. Now, we have a lot of new members here, so it might get crazy, but I promise I'll get to your email. Email me and I will answer you. Email me with any questions, comments, complaints, whatever you want. I can handle it. Trust me, I was in the pit. You want to bitch about something, I can handle it. Anyway, email me, email access to me, chart ideas, chart questions, anything you want. You can email me. Guys, $3.99, $500 performance guarantee, or you can take it for the next challenge. We're going to do it again for $9.99. And that's where we are with 4 minutes left. But I do need to get to, I have not looked at chat once as I'm talking. And I'm thinking I probably don't need to. Come and join us. I need to go to 0DTE now, talk about the markets. Wait, let's see. Do I have the market? I don't have the markets up here. Okay, never mind. Have a wonderful day. Guys, state of the market. Everyone's invited. Be there 10 o'clock every morning. We got Andrew up on deck for tomorrow morning. You don't want to miss it. He's a wealth of information. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Make lots of money out there today.